Hey there, science fans! Welcome back. We are near the end of our adventure, learning about the elements of the periodic table in a fun and memorable way. You see, everything in the universe, from the air we breathe to the stars in the sky, is made up of elements. That's why we are so excited to take you on an adventure through the amazing world of chemistry. So, let's continue on this journey and get ready for some serious science fun. Let's get started!
Now picture this. Dmitri Mendeleev, the mastermind behind the periodic table, just awarded you a prize for being an awesome chemistry student. As you're basking in the glory, a man with a mischievous twinkle in his eye walks in. It's Ernest Lawrence, the brilliant inventor of the cyclotron. And guess what? He's brought along a miniature version of his incredible invention. The cyclotron spins around and around, almost like a top, creating tiny beams of particles that light up the room. "Welcome to Lawrencium," he announces, his voice full of excitement. "Remember, my friends, the cyclotron helps us unlock the secrets of the atom, and it helped us discover Lawrencium, the 103rd element."
Hold on to your protons, because things are about to get even more electrifying. Suddenly, the one and only Ernest Rutherford, the father of nuclear physics himself, steps onto our stage. He's surrounded by these tiny, glowing atoms, each with electrons whizzing around like planets around the sun. Rutherford, with a playful tap of his pointer stick, sets these atoms into motion. They're bouncing off each other, vibrating with energy and putting on a dazzling atomic dance. "Welcome to Rutherfordium," he exclaims, a grin spreading across his face. You see, Rutherford's groundbreaking experiments helped us understand the structure of the atom, and that's how we discovered Rutherfordium, the 104th element.
But wait, what's that sound? A pulsating beat starts to fill the air, and those once calmly orbiting atoms are now grooving to the rhythm. Out of nowhere, a DJ materializes, spinning some seriously sick dubstep tunes. Even Rutherford can't resist tapping his foot. The atoms are really getting into it now, bouncing and colliding with an electrifying energy. Dubnium dance party flashes a giant sign, and everyone's on the dance floor, even the electrons. This, my friends, is how we roll in the world of Dubnium, the 105th element.
Seaborgium, the Seaborg emerges.
As the dubstep beat vibrates through the dance floor, the sea itself begins to churn. Out of the swirling water rises a magnificent glowing figure, a Seaborg.
This incredible being is a fusion of machine and marine life, with shining lights and powerful mechanical limbs. It's like something out of a science fiction dream.
The Seaborg, holding a banner proclaiming Seaborgium, joins the dance party, its movements as fluid as the ocean currents. This, my friends, is the unforgettable world of Seaborgium, the 106th element, named after the incredible scientist Glenn Seaborg.
Bohrium, drilling deep.
Our Seaborg friend, though, seems to have worked up quite an appetite after all that dancing. With a whirring sound, it extends a gigantic drill from its robotic arm and starts boring into the seafloor.
This isn't just any ordinary drill, mind you. This thing is massive.
The drilling sends vibrations through the entire ocean, and bubbles rise to the surface, forming the word Bohrium in big, bubbly letters. This, my friends, is the element of deep-sea exploration, Bohrium, the 107th element. Hassium, volcanic hassle. All that drilling has awakened a nearby underwater volcano. Hot water and molten rock erupt from the seafloor, sending a shower of debris flying in every direction. A school of fish darts frantically through the chaos, shouting, "What a hassle!" And you know what? They're right. This eruption is a real hasslium. But even amidst the chaos, there's an element of beauty and power, just like Hassium, the 108th element.
Meitnerium, magnetic might. Just when it seems like our underwater party is doomed to be swallowed by the eruption, a figure of incredible strength and intelligence appears. Lise Meitner, a pioneering physicist. With a determined look in her eye, she holds up a powerful magnet labeled Might-near-ium. And this isn't just any magnet. This thing can attract everything. She uses her incredible magnet to pull everyone away from the eruption, restoring order to the chaotic scene. Even those mischievous light particles can't resist the pull of Meitner's Might-near-ium. That's the power of Meitnerium, the 109th element named after the brilliant Lise Meitner.
Darmstadtium, Stadium Spectacular. Now, for our final element adventure, hold on to your hats because we're about to enter the Grand Darm Stadium. The underwater landscape transforms into a magnificent stadium, complete with cheering fans, a giant scoreboard, and an announcer who can't contain his excitement. Welcome to Darm Stadium, folks, where the energy is electric and the elements are always in their prime. The scoreboard lights up with a surge of electricity, displaying the name Darmstadtium in bright, glowing letters. This, my friends, is the exhilarating energy of Darmstadtium, the 110th element. And there you have it, folks. Keep exploring the elements. We've journeyed through the amazing world of elements 103 to 110, from the whirling cyclotrons to the erupting volcanoes and the electrifying stadiums. Remember, these elements, even though they might seem a bit strange and unfamiliar, make up the world around us. So keep your curiosity alive, keep asking questions, and who knows what other incredible discoveries await you in the vast and wonderful world of science.